Alright, y'all, how's it going? It's me, ThiccGunpla. I'm feeling a little under the weather, as you can tell by my voice, but nonetheless, I got a review for you. Today, we're going to be taking a look at the Master Grade Full Armor Double Zeta from Gundam Sentinel. This kit came out in 2001, so it's a little bit older than things you see normally, and yes, I know there's a Verka out now, but I want to shine some light on this and give this old kit some justice. So, justice. You know, because I sound like Batman. Justice. Anyway, something, Jobby the Hong reference. Let's get into it, shall we? Alright, so before I get too into this review and letting you know what I think about this kit, I just want to stop and say thank you so much to everyone who has been supporting me. Throughout this, I just reached my affiliation on Twitch. That means people can come support me on there. I can finally take a step in the right direction to making me doing art and building Gunpla and entertaining y'all my full-time career. I really appreciate it. Now, let's see what I have to say about this, and if you ever want to be a part of it, swing by twitch.tv/ThiccGunpla, or watch more videos on my YouTube. Hit me with a like and a subscribe. It really helps me out and keeps me motivated to want to make more content for y'all. Thank you. Alright, so with this kit, there are a few things to know right out of the gate. First off, this is an older kit. This isn't your grandfather's Verka or your brand new shiny Verka kit. This is a relatively old kit. It is beautiful. This kit is huge. It does exactly what I want it to by being big and menacing, and takes everything that I like about it and brings it into a package that's more anime, well, I guess, line art accurate approach to the Full Armor Double Zeta. This kit is 20 years old, coming out in 2001. That being said, I don't quite recommend this for brand new and up and coming builders. If you're like me and new kits are and like older kits, are kind of your jam, 100% pick this kit up and give it a try if you can find it. It's kind of a rare kit. I haven't really seen anything on it. The reason I wanted to review it is because there hasn't been a good review for this kit in about 12 years. On YouTube. I ended up getting it because my buddy stumbled across it in Florida, and I sent him the money to pick it up just because of how different it is and what little I know about it. Let's see. This kit has 29 runners. That's the most runners I've ever dealt with on any kit. Pretty much hands down, especially with it being such a big master grade. I have a couple of perfect grades I haven't built yet, and I guarantee you they have more runners than that. But for a master grade, that's huge. That's a lot. And as far as building it, I built it straight through one sitting, which is what you're watching right now, just the sped up version of it. It took me about 6 hours, I want to say, to throw this whole thing together. That's not including panel lining, detailing, or anything like that. That's just your basic cut, sanding a little bit if it needs it, and then just snapping to get that together. Alright, so there are a few things about this kit I just want to point out and kind of shine some light on because I really appreciate about this kit. One of the first things is the size. It's kind of something we do here. We're thick, we build Gunpla. Be thick, build Gunpla. That's the motto around here. And it looks great. The color separation of it is really good for a kit that's this old, and it looks good. It just looks menacing. It looks big. It has this giant fuck all laser on its shoulder that literally has more plastic in it than most high grades do. And its side weapon, which is a giant double beam rifle, it would look crazy in any other Gundam's hand, but this kit is so big it looks like a sidearm with how proportional it is to everything. That's another thing, by the way. If anyone knows where I can watch, or not really watch, but read, or whatever kind of media Gundam Sentinel is, if you could drop that in the comment section, let me know where I could ingest this media that I really want to, because I want to learn more about this kit, the EXS, the Mark V, and a whole lot of other Sentinel kits. Let's see here. It was a lot easier for me to build than I honestly anticipated. It's such a good kit. I'm going to throw a few pictures up now of it built without it having any type of special panel lining or anything to it, just so you can see what it looks like. Here you go. Alright, so let's talk about a few things about this kit that weren't really my favorite. It's a brick. It's a giant 20-year-old kit. It is absolutely a brick. It does have a transformation gimmick I'm probably never going to try. With that being said, I bought that anticipating it's going to be a brick because of how older kits treat me. There's some older kits that are phenomenal, like say the Master Grade God Gundam and the Master Grade Master Gundam. They both have screws in almost every joint in them, but those are such innovative kits that they still stand up. They're still wonderful, and I wish more people would take the time to look at it and actually appreciate older kits and the technology and how far Bandai has come as far as producing these things. Like the undergating on the Master Grade God Gundam is top notch. It can hold any pose you want it to, and people just won't really give those kits the time of day just because of how old they are. I really do recommend looking into older kits, especially if you've built a lot of new stuff and you want to try something different. That's one huge thing I definitely recommend. Something about this kit that also kind of irks me is the panel lines. They're really shallow in some places and hard to get detail into. Let's see, one part is on the shoulders. It has these circles with these little bits in it, and they're so shallow they don't really take any of the panel lining, and I really didn't want to have to scribe it because of all the curves in it. So that's one thing that did kind of bum me out, but I kind of just glossed over it and kept going. There's not that many stickers for this kit. I think it's like there's one for the eye, one for the chest, two for the chest, one for the eye. And that's really about it as far as stickers go. There's not that many. I'll throw a picture up of it. Let's see, what else? The articulation. With it being a brick, the articulation's not that good. It does have a lot of bulky armor on it. And as you can see, just about, honestly looking at the thing, it's not going to hit that many good poses. This thing is meant to be standing on your shelf looking menacing, which is exactly what it's going to do, which is exactly what I love about this thing, honestly. It's really good. There are parts of the kit that you think would be bad that are actually surprised me a lot. Like, I thought that the wires for the waist and the wires for the gun that come out were going to be horrible, old and brittle and everything, but no, they just went together perfectly, and they honestly gave me some of the least amount of trouble out of this entire kit. Some parts that were difficult to build, probably the leg and the chest. The chest because it comes with a core fighter and a core block. I used the core block because I want the core fighter to be next to it looking cute because it's so tiny with its little baby wings. That being said, you need to make sure you have everything flush and put together inside of the chest, or else there will be some, let's say, sideways pieces, which I actually got a few pictures of, but whenever I took it apart to panel line it and put it back together, I figured out what the problem was. It was the core fighter not seated correct, or the core block not seated correctly in the chest unit, and that fixed itself, and the kit is now standing exactly as it should be and perfect. Let's see. So in conclusion with this kit, I still haven't really thought about grading or what I want to do as far as a rating system. So we're just going to give it C's for now. I give this kit 3 C's out of, I don't know how many, let's say 5 for now. I say 3 because it doesn't really have the articulation, but what it does have is looks, and it honestly just makes me really proud after I got done building such an old kit and giving it the time of day. That's one thing I think a lot of people could learn to appreciate is older kits, and not being spoiled by modern Bandai, and just taking time to appreciate what they really are, which is art. Other than that, y'all, I appreciate y'all coming through once again. Thank y'all so much for sticking through this. I got a lot going on right now, and it means a lot that whoever will watch will sit down to, take a look at my content. Once again, if you want to be a part of this and come hang out with me, twitch.tv/ThickSmith. I'm still working on, or ThiccGunpla. I'm still working on getting a schedule put together. Other than that, yeah, I appreciate y'all. Thank you so much. I'm gonna throw up some pictures here and y'all enjoy.
God, that is a mean looking sucker. Just lay him down gently. There you go. There he is, panel line, detailed, good to go. Now I got a solid 14 million years of video editing in front of me. But this thing's ready for my shelf, and I'm not mad about how it came out. And hopefully if you watch this, you got to enjoy it. And I appreciate everyone that does. Slowly but surely, everything is going to get better. Whatever you're going through, take time to breathe and enjoy these things. Hobbies, what you love to do. Other than that, that's me. I'm signing out. Thank you so much.